We're going to record the live version right here, live on air. I don't care how it fucking sounds. At least it'll be on key. Can you hear it?
I can hear it. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock on a weekday, and there is no one else in the chat. Here is Joe Seeker right next to me, and he is laughing about that. He says, Bobby, don't be a crybaby. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Because winning's bittersweet, but we don't admit defeat. You will win one day, I suppose. Oh ha, ha, hee hee ha ha. Ha ha, hee hee ha. Ha Oh, tell us a joke, Mr. Funny Man. Play us a song tonight. 'Cause we're all in the mood for some comedy. And you got us laughing tonight. Guitar, practice this one, huh? Oh, there are some... Oops. Right here. Oh, there's some people on Spreaker that aren't friends of mine. And that is just fine with me. Not you, buddy. Because they can't tell jokes and that's good, I suppose, because they are not that funny. And sure, I work at the carnival, and my microphone smells like cheap wine. And they come in my chat and they say, what's up with that? But that's okay, because we have a good time. Oh, ha, ha, hee, ha, ha. Ha ha, hee hee ha, ha hum. Oh, tell us a joke, Mr. Funny Man. Play us a song tonight. 'Cause we're all in the mood for some comedy. And you got us laughing tonight. Yeah! Whoa! Yeah, that's right. All right, welcome to the Uncle Bobby Show. I am your DJ Uncle Bobby, and this is the title. The title is Busted. I just did a show, reintroducing myself, I guess we'll say. Feel free to listen to that one, which will probably play right after this one. Usually when you click on it, that's what'll happen to go to the very next show. There's only 2 shows on there. First show was Peekaboo, which is a very good game. A very fun game I like to play. It's hard to play on the radio though. So, but I was playing it. Trust me. For those of you who know the game, oh, it was out. Those of you who listen to this and know me and you know what Peekaboo really is, you're gonna be probably laughing your ass off. I'm playing Peekaboo right now, if you know what I'm saying. Don't call the cops, so please leave them out of this. So I didn't get to, we only do 15-minute shows. We only do 15-minute shows right now. We're on a free account right now until I get my money stacked back up. Things have been hard out here for a pimp lately. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do another show and explain what happened. And this one's called Busted because I actually had a very busy day, and I didn't come home and do a show because it's just like it drains you. What happened? I didn't get to go to work yesterday because I woke up with cops surrounding my fucking door. They knocked on the door, right? Well, they knocked on the front door. I looked through my blinds, and there's cops in the front yard. So I don't use the front door because I got to move shit out the way. It's a pain in the balls. So I go around the back to use the side door, back door, whatever it is. And there they are. They're all scattered around. So now, because at first I'm like, whatever, let's see what they want. Maybe there's a fugitive. Here I didn't realize the fugitive was me. And they were making sure I didn't climb out the window or go through some secret packet. And it was for like child support, which a kid that, it was a warrant out for me for child support. They were doing child support sweeps is what it was. It was what they were calling it. And, you judge me if you want. Call me a bum father or whatever. But listen, I don't care what anybody says. I'm not paying for a kid I can't see. I don't care what judge says, anything. Now, I obviously paying the money, but I'm not going to make them. They're going to work for it. Everybody's going to have to work for it. You know what I mean? We're all, and me too. It's simpler for me to just, I wish they would just take it out, but they're not doing it for whatever reason. It's a first kid I never got to see. He's already 18 years old. The woman I haven't talked to in over 20 years. Never got to see my son. He doesn't even know I exist. I'm paying money for a kid that doesn't even know I'm alive. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, this broad's running around saying, no, that's your daddy, and daddy's going to take care of you. Some stranger, some other guy. You know what I mean? Or whatever she's done. I don't even know because I don't talk to her. They sent me papers. I have it where it's considered emancipation. So it's not going to get any higher, but I was paying it, but then I got behind. I had some trouble. My significant other now, my fiance, went on disability, so we've only been working on my checks, and then you know what I mean. So it's been hard. So I haven't been able to pay all my fines and stuff, which we were doing before, and so things got backed up, and finally caught up to me. So they're at the door, and they're here. Of course, I'm in my pajamas. I have no shirt on. They want me to throw a fucking shirt on. I throw a shirt on. They take me down to this ambulance hall where everybody's old men with fucking canes in there. Little, mothers and little old men and little old ladies, and they're locking everybody up for fucking child support. All different cases, going on here. And, mind you, I don't see this kid. He's 18 already. She waited 2 weeks to get this kid, to get child support from me because she tried to get, what the fuck is this? Unavailable. She tried to get some kind of assistance with the state. And, of course, the first thing they say is, you got to go after the father before we can do anything. She said, okay, the process of the court and everything, going to court. All the while, as soon as she filed, I owe money. So I owe a couple grand. That's it. So it was $300 to get out. Now, when they came and got me, I didn't have, me and my wife were sitting there, and I'm with my fiance. We're not legitimately married yet, legally. And she's like, oh, shit, the car's gone. My son's got the car. Fucked it up already, crashed it. So it's all beat up anyway, but he's got it. He went to school. Instead of taking a bus, he's got it. He drives the car every day to school. Then he comes home and takes it to work or whatever. She's back to work now, she meaning my fiance. So that changes. Is going to change whatever. I don't even know. All I know is I woke up and there was no car when the cops came and took me away. So I didn't have no way to call her, or I didn't have a phone. My phone's busted. I had no way of getting hold of her. She knows I'm getting locked up. She knows they're taking me. They told her where they're taking me. But meanwhile, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. They're telling me they got this guy sitting there at the table saying, oh, well, next, who can we squeeze for money is basically what he's saying. He calls up whoever. Your son's going to get locked up if you don't bring $300-400 here right now. And that's how he was doing it. So when they got to me, I'm like, well, she's working on it. Other than that, I'm screwed. Well, I see the shirt, amusement shirt on you. Don't you work? Yes, I work. Writes that down. Where you work for? I told him my employer and everything. He said, well, can't you call them? Well, yeah, I guess I could. I don't want to. Well, you're going to jail if you don't. So I had to call them. I had him call. The guy called my boss. Thank the Lord. This is why I sometimes the job sucks, but at the same time, who else, what other job's going to go and personally go and pay your bail out? I paid him back the money already. So, but I thank you very much, for helping me out and getting me out of that situation, because they would have took me straight to jail. I would have been in there until Friday. I would have had to sit in jail until Friday. You know what I mean? I went right as soon as I got out, as soon as he paid the money. And then here's the problem I have. I got to make this shorter because I want to play something to play out to on the show, and we're already having 11 minutes. It's a 3-minute song, so I got 2 minutes to wrap this up. The problem I have with the whole situation was the guy that was making the calls for everybody, that you would have to give the guy the number. He's a cop. The cop would call the person to say, look, you give me $300. You come pay this right now. It varied between $300 and $400, all of them. You give me $300-$400. You come here, and such will be able to be released. But he was lying, because what he wasn't telling them is, if you had municipal warrants, which I did because I stopped paying my fines because I didn't have the money to pay them, you know what I mean, that you were going to get locked up and put away anyway. So he basically lied to my employer, saying that he was going to get me out. This money was going to get me out, when he knew damn well that it wasn't. However, I got lucky when they took me. They wouldn't let me go because I had municipal. He knew that. When he basically lied to my employer. And not basically, he lied to him. But I got lucky, because once I got to the police station, I've been paying, and I don't owe a whole lot of money on it. So the bail was very low. So if the bail is low, they'll ROR you. Instead of release on your own recognizance or whatever. So I got lucky, and I was at the 2 warrants that I had. I was able to get. I didn't even have to bail out. They just ROR'd me. That's what that means. You don't have no bail, no nothing. They just release you. I have to go to court for it, which is $33 a pop every time you go to court. I think it's up to $50 now. So it's all a scam. You know what I mean? It's all a fucking scam. But luckily, I'm out of it. I'm going back to work today. I don't know how happy everybody is going to be with me, but it wasn't my fault. I woke up and got locked up. I'm in shackles, for God's sakes. So, it is what it is. I figured I'd tell the story on air, because nobody even really knows it. It saves me from having to tell every single person. You know what I'm going to say at work? I'm like, look, you want to know the details of the story? Because I'm going to tell it a couple times to a couple people, and then I'm going to get tired of saying it. I'm going to be like, look, you want to hear it? Go on the show. I did a whole show about it. There's that. So, see you guys probably in a week or so. I mean, the good thing about these 15-minute shows is it's not a whole, you know what I mean? It doesn't kill up a whole lot of time. I could do, a 15-minute show about one thing, and then I can, if I want to do another show, I can do 15 minutes about another thing, another topic, another segment, whatever. So, thank you all for listening, whoever does listen. Whoever doesn't, well, go fuck yourself. Go gnaw on nails, because it's your loss. And I'll see everybody in a week or so.
WhatIsWorld.com.
I walk up to the police in Detroit City, and I'm like, excuse me, officer, I'm trying to find some weed. He's like, shit, so are we. Why don't you roll with me? We're gonna go around pulling over some minorities. That's what I'm talking about. Get up in the police ride, crack a 40 ounce inside. Nigga, we be getting high. Me and the cops roll around going 60. When we see a trick ass bitch, we gonna tell a hoe to drop them two. Go cops, get the dogs, let's go fuck with no folks. That's right, let's get high and pull over black guys. Get buzzed, smoke some drugs, bitch, I'm rolling with the buzz now. Pow, 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 pow. you for no crack rocks, Nick. That's just awful. Get up in the police car. Police unleash the dogs. Dogs are chasing people down the road.